pretty sure you all know what this is referencing to. The Top-Hat airship from Henry Stickmin. It literally says it right here.
Welcome, recruit. Get yourself acquainted with the layout of the Top-Hat airship. Enough slacking, go do your tasks.
Now, the first thing that I realized when I saw this trailer is obviously the new outfits and hats, all of them referencing fan-favorite Top-Hat clan members like Right Hand Man, Sven Svensson, Bert Curtis, also known as Top-Hat Charles, and of course,
Mr. Macbeth and Cheese Hat Guy.
There's also Henry Stickmin and Ellie Rose here, which is probably based on the Top-Hat recruit's ending of completing the mission. And from the looks of it, there's a weapon room to the right, which isn't shown in infiltrating the airship. There's Mr. Macbeth's gun, and some gold weapons from Team Fortress 2. And here we have the vault, a bit emptier than usual, reference-wise, probably because how big this game became. They don't want to get sued by Nintendo by putting in gyroids. No, back off! But at least they kept the energy sword. This looks like the surveillance room, but the layout got changed. The door on the right used to lead to the balcony room where Henry entered. It was probably changed for gameplay reasons. Now, you see these tape recorders? They're also a new task. My theory is that these are the Top-Hat clan's criminal evidence, and we're tasked to, I guess, destroy them? It's kind of a stretch, but it kinda makes sense, considering the characters starring this trailer are all Top-Hat clan members. This is the medical. As all Among Us maps do, this is probably where the medbay scan is, probably to the left of the screen. And there's a new empty garbage task. Another interesting thing that I noticed is the top of the screen, where you can see there's the cargo bay and the ventilation room, and there's also a Top-Hat mug here, which is pretty cool, I guess.
You may need to take a ladder to get to certain areas, or maybe just take a nice shortcut. Quit grouping up. Choose a room to start in after a meeting. Someone keeps trying to sabotage us. Stop their plan. Keep your eyes peeled. We definitely have an imposter here.
And here there's a brand new task of cleaning the Romanian ruby. I also want to point out that this mannequin is lit up with yellow, which means it's another new task. I assume that this task will be about dressing up the mannequin with matching clothes, so be on the lookout for that. Like in the original game, there's some paintings of Piet Mondrian, a Dutch painter. The Top-Hat clan probably stole them from a museum or something. New mechanics! Introducing ladders and floating platforms. There's also a magic pencil on the ground, a reference to SpongeBob, which means Henry, in the Among Us world, canonically got his nuts destroyed by a sentient drawing. Though Puffballs did say Among Us anatomy is just bone. Now, this is probably the biggest new thing introduced into this update. After a meeting, you can actually choose different rooms to spawn in. The selection screen is also very similar to how the Henry Stickmin game's gameplay work. You pick from a selection of a few different choices. It's probably more of a reused asset than a direct reference though. There's also a time limit, which I assume after it runs out you just get sent to a random room. And in the engine room, there's not much. But if I know my airship mapping, the cockpit's probably to the left and the ventilation's to the right. And here we have the library.
I got the perfect
Wait, did you
plan.
hear something?
This is the greatest plan.
And last but not least, the kitchen. Most likely there's food-related tasks, and a confirmed new kill animation using the right-hand man cyborg skin. Well, that's about it for this trailer analysis. The map will be released early next year, and I'm glad my childhood game is spotlighted in mainstream. I hope Among Us players that haven't heard of Henry Stickmin can try out this game, but it's just a fun experience overall. I should be uploading more now since it's approaching the holiday season. Good luck and hail Psyduck!